zone? 24? I don't know, man. If you Alliance, your Horde, there's a lot of different options.
Around. How are you? Have a good one.
Det er blevet tid til et af de helt store etapeløb, når årets Giro d'Italia endelig rammer din skærm. Se om Jakob Fuglsang kan stryge til tops. 3. til 25. oktober på Kanal 5 og Dplay.
If you can get 14-15 before Lockmadon, that would be really good. Yeah, that'd be great for sure. Make doing those trot quests a lot easier. That's for sure. No, the Orc Rogue 60, man. Your one-man cargo's back at it. You hit 60 on the Rogue? Yeah, hit 60, yep. Okay, nothing from the Warrior Trainer. Alright, let's go do a Gold Dust Exchange. Like we're straight up level 6 right now. It's gonna be worth it though for the bag of marbles and the glowing sticks. Did you see the clip of Tactics almost dying today? I did. That was extremely spooky. So for all of you guys curious about how the gnome would look like with action cam, this is the first zone where I'm really seeing it. I feel like I'm as tall as the Elwyn Forest grass. It's kind of insane. Kind of like it though. I'm so small. I'm gonna zoom out a touch. Large candle, 1 of 8. Pull up some rage. Remember to get the Maybell McClure Gold Share quest. Give us 5 minor health pots. Oh, very good. Would you do it right now, Tommy, or would you do it after this mine? I know you have to pop back and forth between them like a bazillion times. Quest's kind of annoying, but I'll do it from 5 minor health pots. It sounds worth it. Oh man, this cave looks awesome. Yeah, we don't have to be scared. Level 5 mobs. Alright, come on, let's go. Bring them all on, dude. Let's go. Let's go. No fear versus level 5s. Come on. Level 5s, bro. Level 5s, really, though? Yeah, we do not need to be scared. Let's just aggro everything. There's no way we can even die, I think. Just get like 5. Kill like 5 of them. Alright, that might be stupid, actually. No, I think we could kill 5 at a time, honestly. I think we can kill 5 at a time, right? No way we die in here, right? Let's just aggro the whole damn cave. Ooh, fine scimitar, getting some good loot. Kobold mining mallet, 58 copper. Actually, some pretty good money in here. Just killing these things. Gold tooth. Oh my god, I do so much damage. I honestly do a disgusting amount of damage. Why is he questing here? I'm trying to get this gold dust. Or no, what is it called again? Magic marbles. Yeah, it's not. I know it's not great XP, but I'm getting these magic marbles that are gonna make me stronger against like Hogger and elites and stuff like that. So it's like getting sticky glue or slumber sand for the undead. I mean, for the horde. Shoot. Where can we go to download your UI and camera angle specs? If you go to my YouTube channel, just type in Cargos into YouTube. I have a video from a couple weeks ago called How to Make WoW Look Like Diablo, and that'll show you. I'm getting kind of low. 40%. Oh shit. Resist. Ooh, the tactical ding. Hell yeah. That was fine though, but tactical ding's pretty nice right now. Rust covered blunderbuss.
Fresh meat.
I need that weak ore for battle shout too, man. How many light leather did you collect? Maybe like 60? Maybe 60 or 80? I had a lot.
Fresh meat.
Anyone knows where to get that action cam he's using? It's in the game already, man. It's already in there. It's not an add-on or anything. Alright, I think I'm done with this quest. Yeah. They're gray, man. These quests are gray. It feels bad, man. You gotta do what you gotta do, though. Alright. I really like the action cam with the gnome. Me too. I'm feeling the gnome. I like our guy. So cool we got goggles at 12 though, guys. So sick. Oh, we have a talent point, right? Talent point. Get some crit. Get some critties. It's in the game. Yeah, it's just just a command, man. Console command. All right, so we said get the quest from Stonefield. Hey, is it cool if I listen to the Elven Forest music for a little bit? This music's cool to Age of Empires, but I like the Elven Forest vibes. Let me just put it on for a minute. It's very nostalgic in here. Music. There it is. I mean, that's sounding very nice. How do you like your chair? Is the music too loud, or is it okay? I was hoping to pump it. It might be too loud though, right? Let me see.
Hey there.
A little bit loud? A bit too loud. Okay.
Safe travels.
I mean, this music is... I don't know if it gets better than this right now, boys. Like, this is amazing. The Elven Fort, like, the game looks amazing right now, dude. There's something about these human houses that have the blue roofing on it. It just looks so Warcraft 3, right? We're just in the forest right now. There's, like, nice little watermelon area over here. Some trees. Tell me this doesn't look back at the box right now. I'll turn it down a little more, okay. Alright, hopefully that's better. Man, this whole area just looks incredible with these graphic settings. Hey, what's up, Talfik? The Rogue Kid 60, my man. The Rogue Kid 60. We did it. There's the whole VODs on my channel. All right, let's just. Oh, we don't even have hearth up. Okay, we have to hump it.
Fresh meat.
You guys want to see my charge macro? My transportation charge macro. Clear the target. You know, another thing that I want to be on the lookout for, guys. Let me know if you see any sheeps. Any of the critter sheeps. They're really, really good. Because if you kill a sheep and you skin it, you get wool. So it'd be nice to get some wool cloth going. That's pretty much... You're kind of hacking it a little bit. You can start getting wool before you should. How many days on the Rogue? Oh, it was 10 days and something. 10 days and change. How can I get the UI? What's up, John Marco? It's on my channel. There's a guide. I know I saw it, but you're not going to continue with it? No, that's the hardcore challenge is over once you get to 60. Oh, I'm not a skinner. You're right. My bad. That's true. God, that one forest looks nice. Make a macro for target sheeps. Yeah, no, you just reminded me. I'm not a skinner anymore, so I can't even get the wool. That's okay. We got goggles on. Anyone dinged hardcore with the shaman? Not yet, but there's some people working on it right now as you speak. Jamin's working on it. Statics is working on it. Yeah, drop skinning. Look, I'm getting debated by all these quests. Looks like I'm gonna get a lot of XP. It's gonna be so sad. I'm gonna get probably like 50 XP from each one. Because I'm too high level.
Need something? Safe travel.
Bag of marbles though. Yeah, that was definitely worth it. How long did that take? Not a lot of time. And now we have this. We have some nice consumables for like Hogger and stuff. If we need it. That was worth it.
What are you looking for?
Skinning knife, sell this, sell this, sell this.
Go with honor, friend.
Hey, Cassidy,
Well
thanks
done.
for the 5, man.
Puntable.
Be careful.
Puntable, huh? Where did that whole come from? That meme, like punting gnomes. Is that from a commercial or something?
Hey there.
And we get the glowing wax stick. Yeah, that was worth
See
it.
you later.
That was worth it.
Fresh meat.
Shipment to Stormwind. And this quest actually gives a lot of XP too if it's relevant, but it's gray, so. Oh, look at that. We get Elixir of Lion Strength and Explosive Rocket from this. Oh, that's juicy. I guess we'll go do
Fresh meat.
the Eastvale logging stuff. If you really think about it, Bag of Marbles, really sticky glue, or like an intro to trinkets. Yeah, that's true. It just feels good. I feel like we already have options, you know, to finesse mobs and stuff. We have candles, we have marbles, we have some rough sticks of dynamite.
Fresh meat.
Character's looking good, boys. Oh, so did they share a cooldown with each other? Can I participate in hardcore without streaming? That's a good question. In my opinion, yes, you can. You know, you have to stream or record. You know, if you do care about the juicy gamer clout and getting verified and being, you know, participating at the highest level. But with that, so like, you know, if that's what's holding you back, then go ahead and play. You know, even if you're not streaming or recording, just know that, you know, the verification process would be a non-starter. But with that said, I think a lot of people are overestimating how difficult it is to stream or record. It really is not too bad. And I do think the whole streaming and recording is a pretty essential piece of what makes this community awesome, because there's so much engagement back and forth with each other. Death clips, highlights, all that stuff. So, I mean, I would really strongly recommend that you know, give it a shot to record. Rockets are super good. Share seed with nades. Yeah. So I probably won't get the rockets. I'll get the elixirs or something. It's Yeet and Weasel Das Bilo with the double primes. Thank you so much, guys. Welcome to the channel, guys. Hardcore Carrot. Oh, you're even in the Twitch. What's up, dude? Okay. So, guys, we're about to fight one of the killers of hardcore players. Ask Nom Nom about this. Where am I, first of all? Oh my god, back in the box. Nerd chills all over. I mean, seriously though, that looks unbelievable. I have to go to my little... Tell me you don't want to play this game right now. Just even try to type, I don't want to play this game in the chat. It won't let you. Your conscience won't let you. $60 Rogue made it, I assume? Yes, sir. Yeah, we made it. But Princess kills a lot of hardcore players. Like dozens. No joke. Alright, so we're gonna go kill Princess. But it really does look unbelievable. Elwyn Forest might... I mean, what do you guys think? You've seen all the zones on these settings. Elwyn Forest? It's like sensory overload right now. I feel like I'm in... It's sensory overload. Ooh, our first Defias kills. Hell yeah. Level 8s. Let me zoom out a touch. Just gonna pull up some rage. I don't really use abilities on these guys. Elwyn Forest will always have a special place in my heart. For sure. It's definitely cozy, man. Alright, hopefully Princess is up. Should be able to take her out, no problem. This guy's fighting her. He's about to die! What did I say? Hardcore's about to die! The Princess, look how strong. What did I say? This Princess kills dozens of hardcore characters, maybe even per day. Dude, Princess is chasing him down. What did I just say? And it's happening. I'm gonna kill her though, because I'm so strong right now. I'm basically a twink. And she doesn't have her minions right now. Hell yeah, I got the collar. Nice.
Fresh meat.
Let's go north. That dude's pissed. Well, he almost died, man. There's no grouping. You have to understand. There's no grouping in hardcore. Don't forget the tower in Elwyn sells scrolls and health bots. Oh man, that's a huge brain tip. The Tower of Azor, right? Yeah, I kind of want to go check that out right now. Actually, it's right there. Dude, I feel so strong. I never thought. And my gnome looks... I just feel like he looks kind of alluring. The beard, the goggles, the mace. You gotta admit, this is one of the best looking gnomes I've seen.
Fresh meat.
One of the best looking gnomes I've seen in my career. Go into the tower? Oh, my bad, Bunny, my bad. I look over the chat occasionally. I don't catch everything. Let's see what there is in here. I'm assuming all the hardcore characters bought everything. Let's see. Servant of Azora. Yeah, look, there's hardcore guys in here. Oh god, the no music. Let's get in and get out. Hang in there, boys. Probably got a minute of this no music. Hey, Caligula, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Alright. Artisan Enchanter, no. What was that? I had like a mage vision for a second. Arcane Goods.
Fresh meat.
Light be
Let's
with
see.
you.
Sells nuts. So many scrolls, lesser healings? Dude. Dude. This is the most blessed run I've ever had in my life. I literally just walked onto a jackpot. I just got 3 lesser healings and a bazillion scrolls. Good call, guys. Good call. That was huge. Galaxy Brain, Twitch chat, and YouTube chat. That was humongous. let's get out of here before you guys go crazy with the no music. I'm gonna sell this kebab.
Safe travels.
Jump my way down. Airborne Ranger. Okay. Oh god. I can't take the no music anymore. I told you that tower slaps. You're not kidding. I'm going back here every... If you guys had to guess how long it takes for the potions to come back, what would you guess? I don't think anybody knows the actual answer. But if I had to guess, maybe an hour. So I'll come back in an hour and see if there's more. So it's 2:41 server time. I'm gonna come back here in an hour and see. 30 minutes? Think so? That's pretty quick. Alright, I'll try 30 minutes.
Fresh meat.
So I'll try to come back here at 1:12. What server are you on? This is Bloodsail Buccaneers. Is this Retailer Classic? This is Classic. I know it looks amazing though. Like it looks mind-blowing. The Rogue hit 60 froze. We made it. We crossed the finish line. I hope that midstream we get an answer to our GM ticket. That would be so hype. What's that mode you were using? We're playing the hardcore mode. Hardcore challenge. Echo Fox 23 with the Twitch Prime. Thank you so much, man.
Fresh meat.
Welcome, welcome. So my problem right now is that... Actually, it's not a problem. I'm fine.
Light be with you. For the
Alright.
Alliance. Need help?
Go
Light
find these
bless
dudes'
you.
bodies. Anybody remember doing this quest for the first time when you were little kids? Or teenagers or whatever? Finding the dudes' corpses. So we need to kill forest bears.
Fresh meat.
You were 18? Yeah. I was 13 or something.
Fresh meat.
I guess it feels good not being skinning. I don't have to waste time after killing mobs anymore. I was questing here November 2004. Golly. Right when it came out then. Did anybody get the collector's edition in here of WoW? Of the original WoW? I wish I did. I wonder how much it sells for these days if you were to buy one. That would be the ultimate...
Fresh meat.
That would be the ultimate addition to the man cave if I could get a collector's edition, but it probably costs like your life savings. What is the macro called to charge? The one that cancels the clear target one? I'll show you. It's right, this is it, the one that clears the target afterwards. Okay, copper vein, underwater though. Do I really need copper anymore? I guess I do. I was tearing through the bars, so I'll get the coppers. I was 25 when this came out and got addicted. Oh yeah. Have you ever done a man cave tour? I have not. One day. Maybe when we get 100k subs. I'm just so happy the channel's growing again, guys. I mean, I told you guys, right? My channel was just hemorrhaging. I was just bleeding out subs every month. Losing a couple hundred every month. And then the hardcore challenge to the rescue. Bringing it back. Now we're starting to grow, getting a few new 100 every month. Love to see it. Okay. So this area usually is really scary with the murlocs here, but I'm so strong now. I'm not even worried about it. Today was today about you was new on Check WoW official web. What do you mean by that, Miki? What do you mean? The hardcore challenge? Yeah, well, the big news today was that we're on the Icy Veins homepage. Okay. We'll find... Oh, a chest! Oh, man. I'm getting this chest. This place is usually so spooky. Chilling, though. I second the idea of a man cave tour. Yeah, one day, man, one day. Oh, they heal, huh? Interesting. guys think? Edgies? Yeah. What's the best thing that can come out of a low level chest? Potions, right? SRI roll. 3 potions. Let's go. One time. Not bad. Could have been worse. Could have been some cave mold. I wouldn't get in the habit of those charges, yeah. Once we start getting up there a little bit higher in levels, and once we get out the Lockmadon, we're gonna have to scale it back, but we're just kind of high level on L1 right now. Just knocking these quests out. It feels good though, because usually these quests are terrifying usually. I might skip the Protect the Frontier quest, we'll see. Should we do the wood quest? Which one gives me the linen shirt? I'm doing that one for sure. I'm trying to get that red leather shirt, or the red linen shirt, and go. And it matches my hair too? Oh, dude, we're definitely getting the red shirt. Congrats on Icy Veins, man. This is going to be so big. I'm speechless, man. I really am. So, this right here, I mean, I'm not a skinner anymore, but every single time I mention it, it blows some people's minds, and I like the reaction. It's kind of funny. But if you kill the sheep and you skin it, you get wool cloth. I know most people probably know, but there's probably like 20 people who didn't know, and that'll probably just make their day. So if I skinned that right now, I would get wool cloth, because it's a sheep. That was just a nice touch. Does YouTube chat not work? You're reading chats, but it's not matching with YouTube. I'm on Twitch as well, man, so that's why it looks weird. Yep, see, I knew it. A couple people didn't know that.
Well met. Farewell.
Isn't that weird? You learned something. Educational stream, by the way. I've been playing since 05, never knew that. Yeah, I love the reaction. It's awesome. Just got 3 healing potions from a chest. That's the busted run right there. Ooh, very nice little cozy house they have here.
Light be with you.
Oh man, look at this shirt. Look how I'm gonna look with this shirt, dude.
Light bless you.
Big height for the red linen shirt. Red linen legs.
Fresh meat.
So, oh, Defias. Oh, yeah, I get this from Defias. Okay. Need the woods. Alright. Let's look for bundles of wood. It's going to be almost impossible to find the bundles of woods with these settings, though, because everything is jacked up to the maximum, right? All the frill density, everything, so I don't know how I'm going to see these little wood. Thankfully, I'm a gnome, so I'm close to the ground. Maybe I'll be able to see it. Yeah, here's one. See how blended in that is? Loretta, thank you so much for the subs, Loretta. Gifting 5 tier 1 subs to the community. Thank you so much, Loretta. I really appreciate it. Like I said, I should be paying you for all the help you've given me on my channel over the years. Thank you very much, Loretta. How's everybody doing today, though? Anybody playing hardcore right now as we speak? What's the highest level we got in here? Gotta be some high levels. Wood. Justing 25, awesome. Congrats, man. Level 9, nice.
Fresh meat.
Honestly, anything over level 20, in my opinion, is like really, like very, very solid. If you get to level 20 with no deaths, you should be extremely proud on any class. So, anybody 20 plus, man, seriously, pat yourself on the back. You probably already went dozens and dozens of hours without dying. You just started Human Pally? Nice, bro. How many weeks do you think you can get to 60 with this guy? You know, I'm not sure, man. Not sure. But time flies when you're having fun, you know? Like, honestly, I really feel like this big weight has been lifted since I got the rogue to 60. I was desperately kind of trying to prove myself, because every time I stream hardcore, people come in the chat, they're like, how many hardcore 60s do you have? Every time I'm like, 0. And then I have to talk about the personal best, 36. It just wasn't that great. I'm just so happy I was able to get it I was just so happy I was able to get that. It's, like I said before, it's probably the proudest gaming achievement I've done, getting to 60. My favorite game of all time, right? And my whole channel is pretty much based around leveling, so being able to get that leveling achievement just meant the world. So because we got that, on this warrior, I'm just chilling. I'll just go with the flow. If we die, we die. We'll put our best foot forward, play our best game, play with the most finesse we can. Hopefully it's the blessed run, fingers crossed. For wood. I think 20 to 30 levels are the toughest? Could be, yeah, it's possible. What level did you get with the rogue before death? No, he survived, man. He got to 60. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he died. I mean, he didn't die. He actually made it. He's still alive. He still never died. I'm just waiting for the GMs. Man, look at that water. Elwyn Forest looks so nice. I wish this zone lasted longer. Right? What if you could stay till 20 in Elwyn Forest? It goes by way too fast. For being such a legendary zone, you're done with Elwyn in like an hour. What's a ticket with the GM for? So some people found this out in the community, that if you open a ticket with the GM and you ask them nicely and you say, hey, look, I've been doing the hardcore challenge. I was hoping you could verify that I didn't die and that I didn't use the auction. Well, they only did it for the death, so I put the auction house thing in there to see if they could do the auction house as well. But they'll be able to use their GM powers to see if your character ever died, and then that gives you just way more reassurance that you actually made it. You feel amazing about it. You know, that was the thing that was driving me to keep going and keep pushing, keep pumping, to just get that juicy screenshot confirming it all. But it's taken a while for me. I don't mind waiting a couple days, but can't wait to get it. 50 people online in the EU Alliance. Yeah, you really love to see it. I wonder how many people are playing hardcore in general then. If we have 57, I went down a little bit. And then the Horde and the Alliance guilds on Bloodsail are almost capped out. You might have 500 people or something across all the... Nah, that might be too much playing at the same time. I think maybe in peak hours we might have 500 across all the regions, because there's an Oceanic guild too, if there's anybody on Oceanic. Bro, congrats on 60 on your road. Crazy that you're already on to the next project. Yeah, man. I mean, hardcore, I will tell you right now, some people can confirm, it is addicting. And you gotta be careful. Like, you can throw your whole life out of balance. You know, I've been neglecting the farm a little bit and my garden a little bit because I've just been so into hardcore. But it is so much fun. You feel like you're a little kid playing WoW again. It's like, it's just insane. It's genuinely... It's genuinely fun in the sense too that, because I know some of you are kind of like me. You want to keep up with the Joneses. You don't want to be left behind. You don't want to be seen as like a noob. You know, you want to hold it down and like have a respectable skill level and all that. So when you're playing the game normally, I know some of you might feel this way. You feel a pressure to keep up, right? To keep getting the gear, keep going up the raids, keep pumping, level as fast as possible. Because imagine all your friends are level 60 and you're level 35. They're gonna be, they're gonna think you're a noob, right? So you gotta keep pushing it, and that creates a little bit of anxiety, and it makes your enjoyment of the game go down, right? It does. At the same time, those early formative days on a server are pretty fun. But what I'm saying is the hardcore challenge, because it's a solo challenge, you don't really feel that pressure. Maybe a little bit, just if you're, comparing other people leveling to 60, you might feel a little bit of a pressure to keep up with them, but, it's a solo challenge. So you feel totally chill and relaxed out in the open world, and you're just trying to make your character a little bit stronger. And the meta is different, faster isn't always better, you just actually go try to get some scrolls, try to make yourself a little bit stronger, just so you can save yourself that one time. So that's what I mean by it's really just truly fun in every sense. Kind of liberating. Congrats on hitting 60. What's the best hardcore server for EU? Hadraxian Waterlords is the main server people are playing on for EU. They have a really good guild over there. Really active officers. They have a lot of stuff going on. The EU guys are going really hard with it. They've been doing dungeons, streaming.
Fresh meat.
The guild Mortal over there is off to a really good start. That's the guild Brandung's in. The guy who made all of our art assets logos. I love our logo, by the way. The one in the top left, personally, to me that looks better than the Shadowlands logo. I just love it. He did an awesome job with it. Yo, Solheim, welcome back, man. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm on to the next one. Playing in Gnome randomly. But I'm really enjoying it. I got goggles at level 12. That was pretty hype. I dinged 60 a few weeks ago and enjoyed it. Oh, okay. 47 online EU Mortal. Yeah, that's insane. Good for you guys. You guys in Mortal are building an awesome community over there. Let's kill 2 at a time. What's the name of the hardcore guild on Hydrox and Waterwood? So is it Alliance that's mortal? Alliance is mortal, and I think there's one called Classic HC that's horrid on Hydraxin. And there's even one on Remulos on Oceanic. Can a GM verify if you have not entered any dungeons for no boost prevent? Well, you can enter dungeons on this mode. If you're curious about the rules, I'll just put the website in here if you guys want to. There might be a few people that are interested. Literally every single one of you right now watching is invited, and I can almost guarantee you that you're gonna have a good time. Like, there's the website, classichc.net. Okay, let's go into the middle, kill some Defias. Do you think the Berserker stance quest will be hard? I think so. You definitely shouldn't do it at 30, right? I'm guessing that you'd probably do Berserker quest at 36. Maybe 38 if you want to be really safe, but 36 you should be able to do it because you got a 1v1 that really strong guy, right? Frostbolt kind of sucks. Big damage, 138. I don't even know if it's worth it to rend. It's like two-shot these guys. Isn't it just amazing what a difference a level can make as a warrior? Like if I was one level lower, maybe even, these things would be putting up more of a fight. But the fact that I'm 3 levels higher than them, they're getting like one shot. It just makes the world of difference as a warrior fighting stuff that's a little bit lower level. A little bit tougher of a spot. I think we just go for it, man. Okay, just in time. All right. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen of Azeroth. Welcome back to the stream. It is October 22nd. Here we are in Ratchet. And it is time for another amazing day of hardcore leveling. Can you guys hear me? Is the audio scuffed, or are we looking okay so far? Let's see what we got here in the chat. All right. We got a lot of people already. Wow, Strike is here, Jimmy, Red's here, Mando, Omega Hardcore, love to see it. What's up, everybody? Okay, just in time, our boat is here. This is a good start. Yesterday we acquired the Whirlwind Axe, and I've been messing with it a bit, playing a bit off stream. There it is, in all of its glory. Looking like an absolute beastly weapon right now. One of the most iconic weapons in all of Vanilla WoW for sure, right? Check it out. The beautiful, beautiful Whirlwind Axe. So we're gonna put it to use today. Audio is good, man. You love to see that. I have the music, you know, as high as I possibly can. So hopefully it's not you know, too loud, but I really enjoyed the game music and ambience and the atmosphere, the whole vibe. So congrats on the axe. Thanks, man. Tigraine, good to see you, dude. Pandouche, man, we just got started. This man already hit me with the prime. Hey, thank you so much, man. Pandouche, welcome in, man. Welcome everybody. Hope everyone's having a good day. What are you guys up to? You guys just working, lurking? working from home. This is gonna be a fun stream, man. Warrior with nice weapons. It might be the most fun you can have leveling, actually. I really, I know I feel like I say this all the time, but I'm really attached to this character in the sense that I didn't think warrior level. I mean, I knew warrior leveling was fun. I was up for the challenge, but it is seriously fun, especially with some of the new specs we've been trying. Just doing a lot of things I always wanted to do, right? Like solo the whirlwind axe, level up alchemy, the orc animations. We have really sick weapons right now. So not only do we have the whirlwind axe, we also have Vanquisher sword and Sword of Omen. We're using this kind of wonky spec. You know, people say, you know, do you level arms? Do you level fury? Well, ladies and gentlemen, right now, this is the Cyclopean Slayer, or Cyclonian Slayer spec, but I just kept it because it feels so good. It feels so good, this spec, man. So right now, we're in arms, but we're also into fury. I can leave it up for a second if you guys want to, like, let it soak in for a second. This is a really, really cool spec. I just enjoyed it so much, and you're gonna see, I have a few things generating me rage in combat. Before I talk about it, maybe we let it fill up a little bit, because I'm dying to get some of these warrior mains thoughts on this. I'll flirt at it right now. So we have anger management, right? You guys know about anger management. It gives you rage in combat. I think it's like every 3 seconds you get a point to rage. People talk about anger management, you know, sort of competitively, like it's mutually exclusive with Unbridled Wrath. I do. I kind of thought of them as like, okay, you know, how does Unbridled Wrath do compared to anger management? Well, how about you have your cake and eat it too? Right now, we don't have any flashy big ticket skills. Like we don't even have sweeping strikes yet, but we're about to get it next level. But we've invested in rage cash flow, if that makes sense. Like we have anger management and we have Unbridled Wrath, and you're gonna see once we get in there how much freaking rage I have, dude. It's insane, and I'm gonna bring this exact topic up again later as well. So I'm gonna be like a broken record today. But also the Imp Heroic Strike. Our Heroic Strike is feeling incredible right now too. Like I feel like I've been lied to on Warrior. The Heroic Strike is just, I'm able to spam it, and it feels like it does massive damage. And there will be times when I'm fighting with this Heroic Strike where I don't even need to go to Whirlwind. I can't go to Berserker Rage, Berserker Stance, because I have too much rage, and I'm just sitting there dumping with Heroic Strike. You'll see once we get into the fray, get into the thick of it, but this whole spec is really cool. You're investing in rage cash flow, like anger management helps with your rage. I like Imp Charge, 1 point, helps with your rage. Heroic Strike, reducing rage cost. Unbridled Wrath, when you're dual wielding. With the two-hander, it's kind of horrible, right? But with dual wielding, because we're going to be doing both, right? I'll put it to words though.
Hurry back!
You gonna farm Title Charm? No, nah, I don't think so, man. Would be sick though. I still need to get. There's a whole list of things that I'm dying to get your input on. Chat. First of all, I really don't want this character to die, like really bad. To the point that I'm trying to get strong. I'm trying to get my professions all the way up as much as possible, so that I'm not gonna die. And I want to roll out with a really clean, squared away loadout. So before we go out into the open world and potentially die, because when you're playing Warrior, I mean, you almost die maybe 4 or 5 times an hour, dude. Like, you're just sub 10%, not 10%, or maybe sub 20%, multiple times per hour. I want to make sure we have everything we need. And yesterday, I'm going to be honest with you, off stream, I almost died yesterday. And I almost died in the same way that I died on my Hunter. I was in Desolus, and they have these elementals. Some of them are really low level in Desolus, and some of them are like 38, 39. I don't know why. Like, there doesn't seem to be a bunch of logic to it. Like, the ones in the southeast of Desolus, kind of right by where it opens up into that that undead area, they have these elementals that are roaming there that are 38, 39, not 32, 33. So I'm walking doing the you know, the Magrum or the Gelkis like Centaur quest, and I aggro one elemental and one dinosaur that has electricity breath, right? The nature damage one. And dude, I was fighting for my life. I almost died there. I had nothing. I had nothing for him, and it made me realize, dude, I really need nature protection pots, shadow protection pots. I basically need one of every school protection pot, and the reason why is that it's going to give you more health back than just a standard healing potion, right? It might be 2x, 3x the value of that. So I think I told myself, if I go out into the open world, I'm going to have 1 stack of each. I'm going to have 1 stack of nature protection pots. I'm going to have 1 stack of shadow protection pots. So I have those right now. I don't have the fire one because they're pretty hard to get. You have to get the flame sacks for it. The frost one we'll be able to get because it's winter's bite. We have to go up there anyway to get the frost oil. So I'm working on that. Also, I need to get into Swamp of Sorrows because that's where the Master Alchemist is, right? The Master Alchemist is up there, and I can already train the superior healing potions. We have 218 alchemy right now. I think it's 210. You can train superiors. So as you can see right now, I'm still using the greater healing potions, and I'm really feeling the age on this item right here. I mean, I use this in combat, and it moved my health up by like 10%.
How long have you been leveling that warrior? Love the vibe on the stream.
Yo, thank you very much, Tunaga Killer. Appreciate it, man. How long have I been leveling it? Maybe like 2 weeks or something like that. I think 2 weeks. Yeah, we got the axe. We have really good weapons right now. And here's the thing about warrior. I mean, it is the hardest leveling class. We can all get on the same page with that, right? It's definitely the most challenging leveling class. But with that is a lot of, kind of swag. But they're really strong in the sense they do a ton of damage, man. With the right weapons, they do ridiculous damage. And we'll soon demonstrate that in a second here. But there would be some stuff I want to get to, like Oil of Immolation. I want to make some of these, because you might reach yourself in a spot where you're like, let's say I'm randomly thrust into like a DPS check. Like against that elemental and the dinosaur I was telling you about, it was basically a DPS check, because I had nothing for him. The retail is not going to do anything for him there. I didn't have my shield on me, so I couldn't shield wall, which was super stupid, and I immediately took it out of the bank, and I'm like, never again. If you find yourself in like a DPS check type situation, Oil of Immolation will help you meet that DPS check. Nothing shares a cooldown with this. It's just independent of everything. It just exists in its own plane. It deals 250 damage over the course of, what, 15 seconds? So, if it's a 30-second fight and you pop 2 of these, you're getting yourself 500 damage against those targets, and that could honestly be the difference maker of staying alive. And I know this might seem kind of cringe, maybe sweaty talking about this in great detail, but like if I don't talk about this, I really feel like I'm gonna die. As a warrior, you almost die like multiple times per hour, dude. So I'm trying to keep a stack of everything. I have 2 shadow oils in the bank just for emergency situations if we have to fight another Cyclonian type person. These are really expensive to make though. These performed fantastically well though against Cyclonian. I went back and looked at the VOD. I think they weren't hitting for 200-300 like I thought. They were hitting for like 100 something. But yo, it was every few seconds I felt like this was proccing this shadow oil right here. Which level are you on? I'm 39 at the moment. How are you enjoying the new server? Do you miss Skyrim at all? To be honest, I really don't. I really don't. There's good people playing on Skyrim. I'm friends with a lot of people in Onslaught and Skyrim. Def Camp Melderon's still on Skyrim. A lot of good people on Skyrim. But to be honest, I feel really happy here. I'm just a RP PvE Andy at this point. But Bloodsail's been nothing but good vibes, and it's like, I say this all the time, but it was my first PvE server and my first RP server, and didn't have any expectation to see how it was going to be, and it's been great. All right, enough flapping my my jaw. Let's try to get into some fighting. What's this quest? 10 bundles of Akiris. Nah, I'm not high enough level for this yet. So yeah, there's a few things I wanna get your opinion on, guys. I need a good spot to farm Sungrass, because Sungrass I believe is the material for Superior Healing Potion, right? I have a bunch of Khadgar's Whisker already. I don't know exactly how I got it. I think it was from here, man. I think it was from STV. Singing Crystal Shards. Is this? Nah, it's Venture Company. Fuck no. I'm not touching that quest. I'm not touching that quest with your character. I'm not touching that quest either for now. I'll do that later. Here's the thing I was talking to Graze about on his stream as well. I've been really into this warrior, man. I kind of like understand why people. There are some people who play classic WoW who just, it's like warrior bust for them. They only play the brown boy. I kind of get it. There is such an intoxicating swag towards playing warriors. Like, everything about him is insane. And the thing I like about it when it comes to like leveling one in a hardcore environment is it really puts all of your knowledge to the test. your understanding of all the quests, all the weapon progression, ability progression, money management, resource management, rooting. Like, you have to know which quests that are just a non-starter on Warrior. That might be the most important thing. Just an absolute non-starter quest, not touching that with your character, because those quests do exist for Warrior. Those are probably the ones that entail you fighting like lots and lots of mobs or something. Stuff like that. But when you put all the pieces together, it's almost like the ultimate challenge for what you know about the game when you're leveling a warrior in hardcore, and it's so awesome, man. It's so much fun. Not gonna make that mistake. Let me go get the flight path. I don't think I ever got the flight path here, believe it or not. Yo, Jesse Lightning with the tier 1 sub. Man, a couple subs already. We're just getting started today. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate the support, keeping the lights on over here at Cargo's Gaming, keeping supporting the stream, helping pay that electricity bill, dude. That shit is high over here in California. Whirlwind this stream? Oh, we got it already, my man. We got it. Look at it. I'll throw it on in the default state. Let me just get the flight path. Sorry. Got me into HC, man. Dude, you love to see that. Where's my hardcore players at? Anybody playing right now, or like currently playing a character? Not right now, but actively. Okay, got the flight path. Man, it's so trippy knowing that we had John Stats, Kevin Jordan, these people on Good Morning Azeroth the other day. It's unbelievable, dude. Like, the person who made this beautiful booty bay was on our show. The guy who like literally came here once upon a time many moons ago and placed this little wood thing, placed this barrel, placed this lantern, placed these fish, had this shark asset created somewhere in the design team. That was a trip, man. I think I was like more starstruck. I think I was more starstruck having people like them on than maybe like anyone else, man. Even if it was like Brad Pitt or something, I'd probably like... What's up? Forgot to get this. Wait. Where's the Basilisk quest? Is this it? I want to do the Basilisk quest. This is Venture Co. Okay, I'm tripping. 39 warrior. Oh, nice, dude. So you have a warrior as well. Yeah, you know the field physics. Rats on the Whirlwind Axe. I got the 60 warrior, but I'm so hyped on leveling another one on hardcore. Oh yeah, it's a whole nother ball game, my man. A whole nother ball game. I hope today isn't the day that we perish. And this game, have you guys noticed this? This game that we're playing here has a really interesting way of like humbling you as soon as you feel like you're hot shit. Does that resonate with anybody? As soon as you kind of feel like, yo, I got this, that's when the game just slaps you across the face. And in hardcore, that slap entails your character dying. We've lost a lot of high levels recently, man. We lost a 58 paladin the other day. 58? You know how long it takes to get a 58 paladin? Much longer, maybe longer than any other class, dude. Also, we lost a 54 mage, I think 2 days ago. He's a pretty big streamer too. Zegers, he lost his mage. He has like one of the world record holders for he's one of the world record like speedrunner type dudes. We lost the guy I did RFD with to get this Vanquisher sword. The priest, Agatha, the dude we did SM with. Anybody remember that priest who was like really good? Remember the priest that we were saying, yo, his mana bar doesn't move, his mana bar doesn't move? He hit me up this morning on a hunter. And he's like, yo, Cargo's like, I had fun running the dungeons with you, but I died on my priest. So I'm back onto the hunter. I'm back onto a hunter now. That dude died this morning. It might have been last night, actually. Like, see, this is an exact example, you know? If you, to like the untrained eye, you're hearing STV, you're like, oh, a little turn-in over here, Blood Cell Buccaneers. It's yellow, I got this. I go over here, hit the question mark. This is not a quest that I want to touch right now as Warrior. I'm sure you guys would agree. Casters, just knowing the mobs, the damage output. We're gonna have to come back to this, even if it is just hitting that table. And this is exactly what I'm saying. When you're playing like a hardcore Warrior, it really, you have to put all the pieces together. I probably should have just flew to Gromgall, huh? Yeah, let me just do that. That's safer. I have no quests en route. Let's fly to Gromgall. The caster group can tear you apart, exactly. Yeah, no, I think we can do it on hardcore. We just have to wait a bit. Maybe 43 or so. We could do it. Like, we're gonna have to kill stuff pretty quick. Have you done SM armor yet? Yeah, I have. I've done all of SM and I've done all of RFD as well. These swords are representative of that full clear. You get Sword of Omen after full clearing SM Cath. We did that at 35. We went into, at least I went into SM. We had higher level people in the group, of course, but I went into SM at 35. Got this at 36, I think. Sword of Omen. And then Vanquisher Sword. Like, we got these at a super early time. We got Vanquisher Sword at 37. I think it was yesterday. That's why we're flying through the levels, man. We're 39 already. We got this yesterday in RFD 37. RFD is a dungeon that's tuned for, like, maybe 40. So, both of those, and then the Whirlwind Axe. So, 58 Paladin, that's a lot of auto attacks indeed, yo. 58 Paladin, and there are just mobs with weird abilities. Like, did anybody hear by some chance, I don't even have the death clip, but did anybody watch that 58 Paladin clip by chance? Anybody here? I think they might have played it on F's in the chat the other day. Yo, is that Hypnotic Bud? What up, dude? Could not imagine not being able to die on my warrior getting up there. Hey, dude, it's good to see ya. Shout out to BlizzCon 2019, my man. Loving the TBC vids, keep them coming. Will do. Yeah, we got the podcast. I see Crix in here. That's my partner in crime right there when it comes to the Dark Portal podcast. It's still early days with it, but we're hoping to build it into a respectable show, you know, leading up to TBC. I appreciate you, Crix. You pull it up to Pallidev. I don't know where I would even look because I don't think it was posted in the death clip section. If anybody happens to have it, man, DM me. I can pull it up. Let me check. Death clips. 58 Paladin. You want to see the 54 Mage Death too? That's Zeger's. He's a big streamer. He's like a world record holder speedrunner, and he died at 54. Yeah, I'm sure you guys would want to see that. I would want to see it if I didn't see it. Let me died at 54, dude. Can you believe it, man? 54, and he AoE'd all the way up. That's the even more impressive part, you know. That's the even more impressive part. Let me see if I can find this Pallideath. It was in Silithus, right? I don't know where Winky found it, man. It's not in this death clip section. You know what? I want to watch this other death one more time too. They watched it on F's in chat. But I want to watch this other one as well. We have a couple death clips here lined up. Damn it, dude! I can't find the Silithus one. You hate to see it. I'm sorry, but yeah, 58 Paladin died. There's basically, if you know Silithus, there's a mob there. It's like a cultist type of Twilight mob. It has a channel, and he died so fast as a Paladin, it didn't even look like he had time to react. He still had potion, he still had lay on hands, he still had bubble. It's some kind of channel, like a mind flay type of channel. His health went from like 80, 40, 20 dead. That was about how fast it happened. How you doing, and it just globaled him, man. By the way, I'm gonna be honest with you, I had like a hardcore nightmare last night. Yeah, I had a hardcore nightmare. They sneak up on you. Like when you start to really like think you're gonna make it, or think you might make it, you start tripping a little bit. For the horde. I just kept having this like sinking feeling like throughout the night. Like there was just that like there's a caster casting on me, and I like, you know, like aggro at 50% health and I'm not paying attention, and it just kills me real quick with a fireball. Which can totally happen. Okay, we're in Stranglethorn Vale. We're in the jungle, boys. You want to see this Whirlwind Axe? Let's pull up some rage. Is it just me, or is the volume kind of low? Of the like the in-game sound volume? Let me know if it is. We're just gonna pull up some rage. Pull up some rage. Keep pulling up some rage. Look at that. Look at that overpower. Oh my god. Kind of fucked up there, but another overpower. Look at this overpower. Look at the overpowers. Cheese and macaroni. That's the whirlwind axe for you, man. See, so you see what we're doing though? For those of you just tuning into the stream here, in game is low. Music is a bit too loud. I like the music loud though, man. I'm kind of weird like that. Would it be the end of the world if I just turned the game sound up as well, or is the music like obnoxious? Just let me know. I'm happy to turn it down, but I feel more immersed with the music up. Maybe like here. Let's try that. It's good. Game FX up. Okay. The in-game sound sounds a little bit better like this to me now. So yeah, I could just use the whirlwind axe if you guys want, but this, I do think this is better, because you're gonna look at my rage. Like, look at my rage here. We're about to charge into this, to these guys right here. So we're gonna cleave. Just cleave down to about like 25, maybe one more cleave. Look at my rage, dude. You guys seeing this? My rage is just insane with this spec. I always have rage for heroic strike, because heroic strike is cheap. The rage generation is just absurd, because we're getting the anger management rage, and we're also getting rage from the from that dual wield thing. Let's eat some stem spirit food. You know what? We're also gonna pop a savory deviant delight. We gotta do that. What's with your in-game camera? This is called the action cam, my man. So it's it off-centers the camera and makes it more action-packed. Can someone link me the webpage of the hardcore? Sure thing, yeah. Yesterday's stream was a ton of fun, though I have to say you've cut through Cyclonian like butter. Yeah, I think it can be done. Was anybody here watching that yesterday, by chance?
For the Horde! Brawl hard. Go forth to victory. What can I help you with? Farewell. It's too far
feeling pathetically weak to feeling kind of OP. Yeah, we're on Warrior next, yup. Killing some Defias in L14 is just a classic moment. Hey man, is there a channel on the Hardcore Discord to upload some cool screenshots? Yeah, there is. It's called Back of the Box. It's in there right now. People have been using it, and hopefully we can come up with a way to, you know, actually incentivize people to do it. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, if you guys have any ideas, maybe we can do a giveaway or something. Do a giveaway, give away some, like a headset or gaming chair or something for the best screenshots. I don't know. Just little things like that would be, yeah, would be really great. Hey, what's up, GZs? Yeah, back at it again. Oh god, 2 casters? Are we fine? Yeah, we're fine. So we're one-shotting stuff. Is this classic? Yes, sir. This is classic. Cargo walking to TB with everyone there kneeling was so hype. Yeah, it was touching, man. It really was. Yeah, it really was so touching. That meant the world. It's cool, man. I mean, just to be completely honest and transparent, just because some of you guys might be in the same boat. As you get older in life, you know, your friends that you know, had from high school, college, all these things, they move away, right? They go to different towns. I moved away from New York, and all your friends move away. And I definitely see how it happens when you look at your parents. Some of you might look at your parents and go, "Yo, I wish my parents had more friends." You know, and my parents have friends, but you know, I wish my parents had more of a social life. I see how that happens. You know, people move away and they start doing their own thing. Then work gets in the way. Then people are just so tired. They just want to chill. It's harder to connect. You know, so where I'm going with this is that that's definitely been happening to me in the past years. You know, moving out to California, my friends moving back to their respective countries.
It's too far away.
I think that could be done at 36, believe it or not. If you had all those same buffs, he like it. I know it looked like a decisive victory, but you have to understand that he did cut through one entire nature protection potion, so it's a slippery slope after that, right? Like he basically dealt 1100 damage or 1400 damage or whatever it is over that fight. So like subtract that from my health. You know, some people said like, yo, it didn't even touch you. He chewed through a whole nature protection pot. But I do think you could probably do it at 36 with 2 nature protection pots and stuff. You're so hard. Oh no, I am going to use it. So yeah, let me explain. I basically use the Whirlwind Axe when an overpower procs. If that makes sense. And it procs quite frequently. So I pretty much... Or I can use it for a Whirlwind as well. Like I'm going to Whirlwind with it. Because it does weapon damage, right? The Whirlwind. I'm gonna Whirlwind or I'm gonna overpower. So we're just using 2 weapons, pretty much. I mean, we're using 3 weapons for different use cases. Like when we're gonna use basically when we're gonna use an ability that deals weapon damage, which is Whirlwind, right? Isn't it? Yeah, causing weapon damage or overpower, right? We have the real slow 3/6 weapon for that. Oh my god, the damage though. You guys seeing that? Oh god, it feels so freaking good. These guys have last wave, they're pretty spooky. Holy shit, dude. Warrior's so fun. I swear, Warrior's so fun. I probably shouldn't do this, but I can't help myself. I'm gonna pop an agility potion too. Just get a little stronger. Use an agility pot, treat myself. Whirlwind Axe is better in every circumstance. Well, I mean, if you look at my... I'm going to get more overpowers with dual wield, man. I believe in it, man. Just give it a shot. Like, with the Whirlwind, we're going to get more overpowers for the Whirlwind Axe, so that, like, the dual wield hopefully complements the two-hander, right? Because we're going to... There's just more... There's way more attacks being swung at the mob that is going to be able to dodge. And then also we have this, Unbridled Wrath, which generates us more rage when we're using dual wield, so... Have faith, my brother. Have faith. As soon as we get that overpower, we swap to it. I mean, the combat speed is just like for any of the haters. I mean, the combat speed is great. Like I'm killing shit faster than my rogue at this level. And look at my rage generation. I'm not able to spend my rage fast enough. I have Imp Rogue Strike right now. Like I'm dumping as much rage as I possibly can right now. I'll probably dump one more into a whirlwind here. The rage generation, the cash flow is just ridiculous. Berserker, we have Tactical Mastery, it's flowing, man. Gotta get ready for this blast wave. Okay, we're good. Need the axe spec as well. Thing is, I have 2 swords right now, and like the thing is with hardcore, you're bouncing around to different weapons. You may use an axe for now, you may use some one-handed swords for now. I assume once we get into Mardon, we're gonna have to make a decision here. Don't take off the axe, bro. Why justifying dual wielding? It's worse than the axe. Waste as fuck? Why is it waste as fuck? Yo, Wooey, good to see you, my man. Why do you ever heroic strike? Why not just build rage for whirlwind cleave? Because there's a cooldown on whirlwind. There's a 10-second cooldown, and if you are like heroic strike, people say like you shouldn't heroic strike because it's a waste of like it's not good value with rage, right? People say that there's an opportunity cost with heroic strike, like because not only are you spending rage, but you're preventing rage from being generated, right? But if you have so much rage that it doesn't set you back, heroic strike is fantastic. Heroic strike is super good if it's not setting you back, Go back. There's another overpower, juicy ass overpower. And it may look like the Whirlwind Axe is like one-shotting these guys or doing massive damage, but you have to understand that a part of that is that the overpower is being procced, right? So like the overpower has 50% increased crit chance. See, there's another. See how many overpowers we're getting, right? As a result of dual wielding. That's a lot of overpowers, my man. Look at that. The combat flow of combat is just so nice. All right, let's see what we got to get done out here in the Vale. We need Blood Scalp ears. Defensive Gromgal, we can do this. Kill the Brutes and Witch Doctors. Crystals. Okay. Yeah, let's get some Blood Scalp ears. How about that? Heroic Strike takes a weapon swing rage, but while dual wielding, you're still generating with dual. Yeah, that's the other thing too, right? So when you Heroic Strike, when you're dual wielding, you're essentially Heroic Strike queuing, right? So your offhand isn't receiving that miss penalty, which is really nice too. And I know you can. It's not Heroic Strike queuing because we're not toggling it back off again, but we don't have a swing timer. We're not doing that anyway. So, I mean, everyone had, I think people get fired up when it comes to Classic Warrior because it's like the class when it comes to damage, and there's so much nuance to it. Which is one thing I really like about it. There's so much that goes into like the decision making when it comes to damage, how long the fight is, what kind of weapons you have, which is cool. So I know tensions can get heated, but at the end of the day, just look at the spec. It's performing pretty well, and it's an interesting spec. Even if you wouldn't level this way, even if you wouldn't do it this way, I'm the one that has to pay the consequences here. I'll have to delete this dude. So again, I'll throw up the spec if anybody is interested. This was a spec made by my buddy Two Dads, who's a really really renowned warrior over in the Oceanic realm. And he designed the spec yesterday to take out Cyclonian. So you can see like we have Unbridled Wrath, Cruelty, and we're still invested on some stuff in arms. You know, this is like such a almost a hot take type of spec though, right? No parry, like what? No parry? You know, like no two-handed weapon specialization. Like this might trigger some warriors, but yo, I'm telling you, man, don't knock it till you try it. Don't knock it till you try it. I have so much rage, it's kind of ridiculous. I'm able to spam Heroic Strike, like no problem. Look at that. I mean, that's just juicy, man. At 40, are you respecking? You know, I'm not sure. You know, I'm not sure, my man. I'm just, I might. I don't have a lot of experience with Bloodthirst, and I always wanted to, like, get more experience with Bloodthirst, you know? But at the same time, just the rage generation is so freaking nice that I don't know. Like, I'm gonna get Sweeping Strikes next level, too. So I honestly feel like that... Remember when I played Rogue, and I found that spec, you guys were telling me about it, where you're able to keep Blade Flurry, but also have your sub stuff and have prep? I'm almost feeling that same way, but the warrior equivalent, you know, like I'm having my cake and eating it too. You know, I'm able to get Sweeping Strikes and still get all this juicy stuff from the Fury tree. We still get the 5 crit from Fury. You know what I'm saying? We still get, and you still get the dual, you know, get that dual wield benefit for the Unbridled Wrath. Right. Did you do the Whirlwind Axe quest? Yo, yeah. Here it is, buddy. The Whirlwind Axe, right here. In all of its glory. There's the dodge. Swap the Whirlwind Axe. So juicy. Big pretty. Oh, I missed it. Too late. The other reason why I like having the dual wield too, man, if I'm just trying to sell it on you guys a little bit here, the other reason why I like the dual wield is that I was watching Gray's stream earlier, and he had a Corpse Maker. Corpse Maker's at RFD, right? And Corpse Maker is an extremely slow weapon. I think it was, what is Corpse Maker? 3.8 or something? It's like pretty slow, right? And if you miss a couple attacks with a 3.8 weapon, like that can get you actually killed, like no joke. You can actually die from that. You know, you're in great shape, you're fighting a mob, things are going well, and then you miss 2 attacks back to back with a 3.8 weapon. Bro, you're in a bad spot. You're in a bad spot. You're going to go 12 seconds before the next instance of damage or something like that, or close to it. Because you're going to have to wait for that 3rd swing. Alex stopped uploading again? Do you know what happened? No idea, man. Haven't heard from him. He's kind of doing his own thing for a little bit. I'm sure he'll be back, though. Probably TBC or something. No idea, man. Ooh, look at that. Juicy. Long time no see, bud. Hope all is well. Love to see you duo hardcore level warrior resto shaman. Yeah, it sounds so fun, man. I'm already loving warrior as is. Imagine putting a Wind Fury totem on top of it. Jeez and rice. That's a good time right there. That's a good time. Do you like rogue or warrior more? You know, I like them both. I like them both. Gun to my head, I think I like warrior more, but then again, it's that bias of playing the class, right? I had so much fun on the rogue, dude. And I was thinking to myself when I was playing the rogue, like I was gonna feel totally useless in dungeons, because I used to shit on rogues for that at the same reason. I'd be like, yo, imagine doing a melee cleave with the rogue, having a rogue in there, like lol, like no cleave damage, you know, blade flurry every 2 minutes, you know, sweeping strikes every 30 seconds, all that. But in a hardcore dungeon environment, the rogue actually has like a decent amount of utility. It's just, it's not the utility that you immediately think of. Like, the utility of a rogue in dungeons is being able to stun lock shit. Right? The utility of a rogue is being able to get a little bit of intelligence and look around the corner because you're in stealth. Yeah, and you actually have some decent CC too. I mean, like you can pull with sap and it's not that bad. The tank can just like kind of work off you, right? And then you can, you know, just just keep something gouged, just mess with something. Any caster, if you're a rogue too, you can just kind of like go kill it yourself, like regardless of everything. So yeah, does Vanish save you in dungeons? For sure. Yeah, it gives you definitely like a couple, like a layer, like a security blanket, and you can you know, if you prep too. Because if I did it all over again, I might level another rogue again, man. Is that crazy? Someday. It was so fun. It'd be cool to level it, sub with daggers and all that. And then even when you get nice swords, because you'll eventually get nice swords, right? Like even the swords I'm using right now, you can still, you know, make a weapon macro and just open with ambush, swap to like a half decent dagger. Are you leveling or doing quests? I am doing both. Leveling by doing quests. Yo, Doc and TV, good to see you, man. Oh, I forgot to tell you about the hardcore site. My bad. If anybody's interested in getting involved with the hardcore community, it's Blaze for Days, aka Steaks for Days, aka Mr. Campfire KIA. Oh my God, thank you, man, for the host, dude. Really appreciate it. Huge host, 100+, man. You love to see that. Gray's my brother from another mother. I got nothing but love for you, my man. This next year, hopefully, we all come up, right? The hardcore family. Everybody's streaming and stuff. We keep posting each other. We keep sticking together. PBC coming out. All that stuff. We gotta stick together, guys. It's hard. It's tough out here on Twitch, YouTube. Look out for each other. Post each other. Keep each other motivated. You guys notice that? A lot of content creators, you go, it's just, there's... I mean, it's not a hard life that you live. It's definitely there's no complaints there, but you know, have you noticed that some content creators, like, it's easy to get kind of like down in the content grind? I've noticed that. I've been, you know, through periods where like you don't feel motivated to go stream or whatever. So it is something weird. Right? I've noticed that, at least interacting with those content creators. Like, they'll be doing fine one day and then they just drop off the face of the earth for like 3 months. I've done that before too. You know? I appreciate you, Grace, man. Everything you do help my channel a lot, man. Oh my God, the damage, dude. The damage we're netted, though. The net is bad. The net is bad. 100%. Yeah, man. You know the grind, doctor. You know the grind, dude. Not your first rodeo. Don't talk to me about nets. Is that how you died, Zegers? Oh, we still gotta watch the clip. Yeah, we gotta watch that. And I gotta finish a freaking thought. If anybody's interested in getting involved with the hardcore community, type in exclamation HC. I'll do it right now just so you have the link. This is the community website. Link to the Discord. The Discord is almost at 8,000 people, guys. Remember a few months ago we were at 2,000 people? 8,000 people. That's just a drop in the bucket in the games industry these days, but hey, man, I'm proud of that, dude. 8,000 people. It looks like we'll probably be able to get to 10,000 eventually. It won't be that explosive growth like it was this past couple months, but I think we'll get to 10K. Do I go over here, though? This seems like a very dangerous area. Shrunken Heads. I have that quest, that's right. The Headhunters. These dudes drop the Shrunken Heads. This dude's just murdering everything. They might respawn on me. Give it a shot. We'll give it a shot. Yo, Neravari with the tier 1 sub, man. Thank you so much. You want hot streak with the sub, man. Keeping everything in my head. I really appreciate it, dude. HC command isn't working. It may just be delayed. Sometimes the bot has a delay. For my fellow streamers, you know what I'm talking about. Just give it a second. If it doesn't show up in like a minute or something, I'll just type it out. Yo, another one. Hex Enhanced too with the tier 1. Guys, the support is as much appreciated. Got the Winky F in chat. There it is. Winky subs. It's working over on the YouTube side. Exclamation HC. Do you think burnout comes from the constant comparison to others plus the never-ending grind? There's always another viewer, another subscriber. it's the lack of communities. I think for a lot of people who are content creators, I think it's the lack of feeling like you're part of a community. But for those of you in the hardcore community right now, I don't think people feel that way, right? You actually feel like kind of supported. You know, I'm trying my best not to come off as cringe right now, but it's like, I remember in my early days on YouTube, it felt like, yo, I'm just alone out here, like, making these guides, and you kind of live in this weird-ass reality where, like, what are you really doing with your life? You know, you're making content about a video game. You could making, like, content about history or psychology or something like that. You're like, it's just easy to get, and then, yo, you get some YouTube, yo, I'll tell you, man, if you get the nasty YouTube comments from time to time, thankfully, like, I'm a selfish person. I think I'm, like, probably in the 90th percentile of being selfish, and when you're a really selfish person, the comments don't affect you that bad. So they never really affected me too bad. But I see some other people who are like more empathetic and less selfish, more selfless. They get fucked up by the comments, man. Some of these comments will fuck them up for a week. Like, they'll hear a comment and they won't even want to stream. They're like, they're just out. Like, they don't like that. It's a big deal for them. Oh, these nets, dude. These nets. What's the nameplate out on it? It's called Neat Plates. If you type exclamation UI, hopefully the bot's working, it will show you a video tutorial, a full-on video tutorial on how to set up the game so it looks identical to what you are watching right now. The best professions on HC. Really depends on the class. Really depends on the class. And it depends on a lot of things, right? That's the cool thing about Classic WoW, right? That's the awesome thing about Classic WoW. Someone asks you a question, and every single time it's like, yo, it depends. It depends. It really depends. It depends. Playstyle, spec, class, what kind of leveling are you doing? Solo leveling, dual leveling? Are you dungeon cleaving? Are you... It depends, man. But I will say, like, there's a certain path forward. So to make, like, either Alk Herb or NG mining, like, those are the immediate, like, two that come to mind in hardcore that just stick out, right? That stick out. But I will say, like, there's a lot to love even on the hardcore front with, like, enchanting. Like, I do firmly believe the enchanting is, like, the best gold out of all the professions early, probably up to like 20 or something, you know. And it's mainly because you just vendor those wands that you make, and you make so many wands early that they vendor for some ridiculous amount that you have multiple gold in your teens, and you're like, what? So I do, you know, I think there's a lot to love on the for enchanting. Now you can't, you know, make a lot of those deeper wands solo, or what are they called, the rods? So you have to ditch it at some point. But my perspective on it is that you have a good ride with enchanting, like you ride it out for like the first 20 levels, and then you drop it and you're good, and you like part ways with enchanting by making a bunch of wizard oil. You can make enough wizard oil to last you for the rest of the game, and you have wizard oil for days. You know what I'm saying? So I think enchanting is great too. You eventually part ways with it, but... Yo, Wrath's Wasteland with the Prime as well. The 169 bits from my man Sunsage too. Yo, thanks guys. I'm so grateful, man. This stream is moving in the right direction, man. You really love to see it. You really love to see it. Thank you so much, everybody, just tuning in, spending your time with me, man. Supporting the community, man. I'm doing better with the stream now than I was even on Classic launch, dude. And I really think it comes down to, like, if you're happy doing what you're doing. I'm kind of a leveling Andy, dude. I like leveling, and I'm so glad we have a bit of a competitive side to it. Now we have a community behind it now. You know, if you're stressed out and not really enjoying it, if you're playing on like a, you know, for me it was playing on that PvP server on Skyrim and trying super hard for me, dude, it kind of shows on your face, man, if you're not enjoying it. And it reflects in your actions. Like, if you're not enjoying it that much, you don't really stream that much, or you're less chill on your stream. Mortal Strike at 40 feels great. Oh yeah, I've experienced the Mortal Strike. I will say though that Mortal Strike isn't like, so like my whole like thought process on Mortal Strike, it was up here. It was like the best thing ever. It was the type of thing that like back in the like, you know, maybe a year or two ago, I was thinking to myself, Mortal Strike, best warrior ability ever. Oh, did I miss it, Donut? Yo, my bad. Let me see. I've been blabbering on a lot. Yo. Yo, my bad, Donut. Yo, dude, my bad. That's up there. Thank you very much for the tier 1 as well. Yo, I'm sorry about that, my man. I'm not the best when it comes to that. If you haven't noticed, I've missed my fair share of raids and stuff. But, yeah. Just happy where things are at right now. Hardcore Cup 5, by the way. Anybody gonna play in that? We have the next one's announced. Modified Duo. No 2x of the same class. So that's happening on the 14th of November. Should be a good time. I hosted Stay Safe yesterday after the stream, and he said that he's gonna play again in it, which is huge. I'm in. Streamer of that size, playing art, playing the cup is like the best possible news ever. You never know too. Maybe it'll attract some other figureheads and stuff too. Should be a good time. Oh yeah, I was talking about Mortal Strike. That's right. So asked me a few years ago, and like I'm still a student of the game. It's not like I'm done learning with the game. Like I'm still learning stuff all the time. I just even this is really fresh to me what I'm doing right now. But here's like I don't know if this resonates with anybody. A few years ago, I was thinking Mortal Strike is the best warrior ability. And then once I realized how good Sweeping Strikes was and how much of a game changer Sweeping Strikes was, I was like, man, Sweeping Strikes is the best warrior ability. It is so freaking good. And then building off that, I realized Mortal Strike and Sweeping Strikes, they don't really synergize as much as you think they would. Like, you build up a bunch of rage, you charge in Sweeping Strikes, you kind of don't have the rage to do it all. Like the Mortal Strike isn't going to hit that 4 times. You know how Cleave and Whirlwind have that weird interaction where it hits every target 4 times? Mortal Strike, it doesn't have that, right? So it felt better when we were doing testing on our own little PTR back in the day to build up the full rage, and instead of Mortal Strike, just to charge in Sweeping Strikes and Cleave, Whirlwind, right? And if that becomes your rotation moving forward, you build up a bunch of rage, charge in Cleave, Whirlwind to make full use of all the Sweeping Strikes charges, it devalues Mortal Strike a little bit. And I found myself in situations where I'm not using Mortal Strike that much, because I'm the flow of combat when you're a warrior is you charge into one mob, right, and you build up rage on it. Hold up. See if I can demonstrate this a little bit. So I'm on Skull, right? I'm you charge in or whatever. You generate rage. Oh, of course, he's a fucking ranged guy. Okay. Yeah, so you charge in, you generate some rage on him. And if let's say I had Mortal Strike right now, Mortal Strike is expensive, dude. Isn't it 40 rage? So I probably am not Mortal Striking right now. I'm just pooling rage for the next 2 mobs that I'm gonna cleave down. Feel me? This place, man. This place is actually really dangerous, come to think of it, with all the nets, mob density, patrols. Really, really dangerous. Gotta be careful here. Okay, so now I have the rage, right? Now I'm looking for a snack. I'm looking for a packet too, and there should be a patrol here I just saw a second ago. Maybe not. Maybe not. Here's a packet too. I could kill those. Let me pull rage on one more mob, baby. Yo, this whole area is so dangerous. How do you even approach any of this? Honestly. Honestly, dude, there's... Maybe this dude? Yeah, he's coming. MS is 30 rage? Yeah, either way, I don't know... I mean, so I'm sure there's gotta be a lot of warrior mains in the chat. Maybe you can help me out here. I could be, not looking at it the right way, but... So... I mean, if you're gonna fight one target and then you're just moving and you're gonna be traveling or something for a little bit, of course you're gonna Mortal Strike, DPS increase, right? But if you're sustained grinding and doing that little 1-2 punch, yeah. So I'm building up rage on this dude. I'm looking for the next target. It's probably these guys over to the right, right? So I'll Blood Rage Bandage just to top myself up. And we'll go after these guys. Keep the rage up. Oh, I don't have Sweeping Strikes right now. Fuck, I get it next level. But you see what I'm saying? I would basically pop Sweeping Strikes, cleave, Whirlwind right here instead of Mortal Strike. Cleave, one more probably until Whirlwind. There it is. Even sustained grinding MS gives you killing power. But where does it slot into that 1-2 combo? I guess is what I'm saying. If you're pooling rage on 1, charging it 2, cleave it down, where does the MS slot in? No video from last night when you got the axe? Oh no, there's a video on the YouTube channel. The VOD is up right now. That's one of the better streams, I think. It was more focused and we had one specific mission in mind. So it's up on the YouTube. So what you're saying is when you're doing 1 mob to 2 mobs, 1 mob to 2 mobs, that MS doesn't make its way into the rotation. Yeah, exactly. Then you are correct. Exactly. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. Like, Moral Strike is great, but it wasn't like I used to think it was the best warrior ability. Like I used to think it was the biggest game changer. When in reality, the biggest game changer is Sweeping Strikes. This is fucking dangerous, guys. I'm netted. I'm getting blasted on. This fucking place, man. Can I just get out of here already? I might have to actually potion. Yeah, potion. Come on. These guys are green mobs, though. And he dead zones me. I can't even throw anything at him, man. Get some more spirit food. Don't forget a lot of mobs heal too. MS is no joke for that. That's true. That's true. But at the same time, you know, you have Pummel, you have Shield Bash and stuff like that. I just came in, what are you asking? I'm just saying, if you're doing that 1-2 punch with Warrior, which becomes the ebb and flow of combat, right, in the post-Sweeping Strikes, you know, era, you know, Mortal Strike doesn't find its way into the rotation. But, like, if you're just going to kill one mob, you're doing a quest, you kill a strong mob, you know, yeah, Mortal Strike on cooldown. Like, if I'm just killing this dude, right, Sweeping Strike charges doesn't waste when you use Mortal Strike. It gives you 5 charges in total, no matter what triggers it. Well, here's the thing. It gives you 4 charges, doesn't it? Let me see. Oh, no, it's 5. Okay, so here's the thing. You charge in, you're probably going to right-click immediately once you charge in. So that's 1 charge down. Unless you have a cleave queued up. Okay, no. Let me think about this. So you have full rage, right? You probably, like, Blood Fury Sweeping Strikes first, just to have it up, because it lasts for a while. And then you have a cleave queued up. Can you have something queued up as you charge in? Let me see. I think you can. Of course it's ranged. Yo, Rondark with the raid. Man, thank you very much, dude. I remember you from the private server days. Was it private server days? I forgot when I met you, man. But I remember you've been streaming for a while, dude. Shout out to the Russian community. Are you? Appreciate you guys, man. Thanks for the host. Have a good day. Yeah, so like, we'll see if I can charge in with something queued up. Like a cleave queued up. You can queue and charge, okay. I love how they freaking dead zone you, man. Eastern Europe from Romania. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm American, by the way. I could have sworn you're from our community, my bad. Okay. Bet you a long time ago when Classic was about to come out. Yeah, I remember, dude. Do you like Rogue or Warrior more? I think I like Warrior all, like, gun to my head, I think it's Warrior, but I do really like Rogue as well. Okay, yeah, so Heroic Strike is queued up and I can charge. You see this? So imagine I had a full rage bar. I would probably pop Sweeping Strikes at this point and then charge in with Cleave already queued up. That's 1 charge. Then we do 1 more. That's 2 charges. 3 charges. And then you go Berserker Whirlwind, 4 charges, but there's a right click off the back of that. You see that? So there's no space for Mortal Strike. So after you Whirlwind, you're gonna swing right off the back of the Whirlwind. That's all 5 charges. There's no room for Mortal Strike. I need the help with the big brain warriors if that's wrong, but that's all 5. That's all 5 right there. True, right? Yeah. We're getting somewhere. Cleave takes 2 charges? Oh, yeah, no, I think you're right. So it's even, so there's no room for Mortal Strike. If Cleave takes 2 charges, there's 0 room for Mortal Strike. Yeah, if it takes 2 charges, I think you're right though. I mean, we'll get Sweeping Strikes again next level. And we can test it again. We don't have it for a minute. We respec this today to fight Cyclonian. What am I still missing? Shrunken heads and ears. Okay. How's your day? Oh, it's going good. MS is priority though on single target. But I'm saying we're talking about Sweeping Strikes cleaving down mobs with full rage. Even multi-target, I don't think so, man, personally. Just because the interaction between Cleave and Sweeping Strikes and Whirlwind and Sweeping Strikes basically makes those abilities hit those targets 4 times. One Mortal Strike with a sweep, if it consumes a Sweeping Strike charge, is hitting twice. So you're using an ability that hits the target twice versus 4 times. UI is so sick, thanks man. Yeah, if anybody's interested in the UI, just type exclamation UI, there's a whole video on it. With Sweeping Strikes up, MS will hit both with Sweeping Strikes. Correct. I'm just saying, can somebody TLDR the interaction between Cleave and Whirlwind with Sweeping Strikes? I think it hits each target 4 times. Which is insane. Nothing outvalues that. As far as pound for pound value is with 1 Sweeping Strikes charge. But I guess it does take 2 Sweeping Strikes charges is what you're saying. Is that what you're saying? Maybe that's what you're saying. Yeah, MS is 30 rage, yeah. And the thing about MS, you know what kind of makes MS kind of bad too, though? MS kind of takes 2 charges. You know why MS takes 2 charges? Let me tell you why MS takes 2 charges. It's the same reason why Whirlwind kind of takes 2 charges, like, too, because after you Mortal Strike, you're just going to swing right after the Mortal Strike. The good thing about Cleave is it queues up. It guarantees you that you're going to get only 1, like, you're not going to waste anything. Everything is going to be maximum. Guarantees you that you're gonna get like perfect value, because you're not just gonna have like a normie vanilla white auto attack, you know. You're not gonna have one of those eat the charge. All right, can we kill 2 headhunters? Let's see. Hunting spear, 24.7. Yo, that's 1 gold right there. I'll take that. That's pretty nice. Oh shit. It hits each target 2 times, 4 hits total. It's all confusing, isn't it? Warrior slaps. Let's put it up there. Rage for a pummel. Earth grab totem. Come on, pummel, no! Oh, it wasn't the totem, it was just the totem. Headhunters. Hit this dude. Oh my god, everything is ranged here, these trolls, man. Headhunters probably use execute, you think so? Mr. Bishop Man redeemed 2,500 gnome scalps for advice on the topic, man. What kind of advice you want to talk about? You should get MS at level 40 IMO. Use the same playstyle with MS sometimes. I hear ya. I hear ya. So it looks like these headhunters, they like throw a spear at you a couple times, but they eventually come melee. So if I just wait out here, he'll eventually come. Okay, there it is. It's not that confusing. A little small brain warrior like me it is, man. Thinking about Bloodthirst is pretty sick too, though, because we're also thinking about a hardcore environment. Like, what's more useful in hardcore? Thinking about it, is it Bloodthirst or Mortal Strike? It's a tough question. Like, Sweeping Strikes gets devalued a little bit in a hardcore environment because you know, you don't necessarily want to be fighting multiple mobs all the time. Like, that might be too dangerous. Also, Deep Wounds is kind of a liability a lot of the time too, right? Because you can't fear or run away, because your Deep Wounds is going to break the fear. Also, Bloodthirst heals you, which probably increases your survivability a good amount. I'm guessing. Bloodthirst is only ever good if it crits. Getting the ears. That's our last ear. That's good. Oh, you know what? This wasn't too bad, dude. Only need 4 more heads, too. I like kind of have this vague memory of grinding here for like an hour just trying to get all these headhunters. You know what it is? It's because people forget that you need headhunters. That's why. That's why this quest takes a lot longer for people. Myself included. Okay, I guess that's not a wall. All right. Come here, man. There it is. The heal from BT is negligible. I mean, how much is it though? I mean, don't you, because you use BT. Like, how much healing do you think it is per mob? BT, if you use it like 3 times or something. But doesn't it make all your subsequent attacks heal? Is that how it works? Instantly attacks a target causing damage equal to 45% of your attack power. So it's not weapon damage. In addition, the next 5 successful melee attacks will heal 10 health. And that doesn't scale, right? It's just 10 health. With dual wield, it's better than with two-hander. Let's say you hit the target. Let's say you hit the target like 20 times. Right? You probably have 100% uptime on this. You hit it like 20 times. It's 10 health per attack. 200 health. 200 health is pretty good. 50 health, but you're gonna use it. It's a very short cooldown, right? So you just use it 6 seconds, use it, so then you're swinging. Like, I think you swing 5 times in between the 6 seconds with it's 10, right?
Inventory is full.
You don't get 100% uptime. Better than nothing, though, right? BT scales with AP? It does, yeah, it scales with AP. Mortal Strike is weapon damage, right? Thing is, I don't know what's better there. I almost think like it's better for it to scale with weapon damage in hardcore, because I do want to get sick weapons. Maybe in the 50s when you have a hard time getting a sick weapon. What professions you have? I have an alchemy and herbalism, my man. Ooh, that crit though. Oh my legs, that was beautiful. That was a beautiful crit. Give me those last scalps. 2 more scalps. Awesome streaming, you dude. Keep it up. Thank you very much, Earth Sky, man. Really appreciate it. BT is very trash without gear. Oh, man. Better than Blood Craze, yeah. But I mean, if you add them all up together though, Blood Craze and BT, maybe it ends up being a couple hundred health per extra per mob, you know. We're thinking hardcore too, right guys? We're not thinking about like the most PvE min-max DPS type thing. We're talking about hardcore one life. Gotta ingest each of these talents through it, the lens of mortality. Maybe just, you know, it means that if you go Fury, you like have 300 more health when you fight mobs. Maybe that's what it equals out to. If you're pumping on the damage, you don't need healing. True, yeah. Not wrong. Alright, one more Shrunken Head. Let's go. One more, baby. Berserker, Witch Doctor. We can go out the backside too. I think it's faster and it's maybe safer. Fury Bloodthirst is just better at 60. It's good if you're sticking to arms. I really like arms, man. I mean, the thing that like, so what talent out of Warriors like pains you the most? Like you can't play without it, pretty much. I think I can play without sweeping strikes because like you can still just cleave stuff and it's kind of like fine. You know, cleave is really good. I can play without Mortal Strike. I can play without Bloodthirst. I don't know if I can play without Tactical Mastery, dude. Tactical Mastery is just the cheese and the rice. Like, if you try to tank in dungeon with no Tactical Mastery, you're gonna have a bad time, dude. You're gonna have a bad time. Class mandatory, yeah. But it feels so good. Like, I don't think I'll ever level without Tactical Mastery again. It's just, even if I go Fury, there should be a way to get it, right? Even if you go Fury, you have enough points. Plans to get Ravager. I already did SM on man, and no luck on the Ravager. I don't think it's even. I don't think it's better than Whirlwind Axe though. Maybe if you're fighting two targets though. Maybe. You could go hybrid and grab. Yeah, I like the hybrid. I mean, I'm hybrid right now. Is anybody noticing that the rage generation is just super juicy with this spec though? Like, I'm not really rage starved at all. And when you have rage as warrior, it just flows way better. What's Tactical Master again? It's the one that lets you hold on to 25 rage when you swap. Fury Prot, no Tactical Mastery is pain. Yeah. How are you gonna afford your mount with so little money? Let me know what you guys think about this. I'm not really sweating them out for some reason. Because I think it's because I know when on my rogue, there was a point on my rogue where I had like, how much gold did I even have on my rogue? I almost had an epic mount on my rogue. It was the type of thing when I was leveling my rogue, you don't realize how much money the world gives you if you have no auction house to spend it. So when I think I ended my rogue at 60 with like 800 something gold. Or something like that. It might have been 700 something gold. So I know the money's gonna come, and post, like, after you get that mount, there's really nothing to spend the money on. So my thought process is it's gonna come. I might as well invest on professions. Like, I'm even thinking about, because my herbalism is capped right now, right? I'm thinking about actually paying the 5 gold instead of getting them out. This is my gold situation right now. It's pretty dismal. I'm thinking about just paying 5 gold and getting these up to 300. You know, this is 10 gold total, the last tier of professions. So I'm gonna be, let's 7 gold and be super broke, but at least I'm gonna be able to have access to those really high level potions, you know, those really nice potions that might save me. I don't know though. That's what I'm thinking about. Alchemy is super OP. It really is, dude. Alchemy is like my new favorite thing. It's so freaking good. It is so good. The Shadow Oil, man, like it gives you nifty. We're gonna get Gift of Arthas. We're gonna get Elixir of Demon Slaying. We get Faps. Alchemy is just insane, man. So much impact. I think it's more impact than engineering in hardcore. I don't know. Mongoose Elixir. Oh, we need that so bad. We need that so bad. Mongoose Elixir. I want to farm enough like Mongoose Elixir so that I never have to play with no Mongoose Elixir. That's probably worth it, right? If the mobs are your level, they'd have the help to justify more Mortal Strike. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, there's people on both sides of the ends of the coin. We're likely gonna get Mortal Strike if it's bothering anybody. Okay. Oh my god, when Warriors crit. The stars align when Warriors crit. You should only use one an hour since you aren't ever dying. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Is it hard? Is it a tough potion to craft? Mongoose Elixir? How bad is it? Like Shadow Oil? I wish I could have Shadow Oil on at all times. This is what Shadow Oil does. I have a couple in the bank, and they were invaluable during Cyclopean. They basically give you a 15% chance to smack something with a rank 3 Shadow Bolt. It's like a couple hundred damage. But there's no way you could have these up 100% uptime. 4 Grave Moss? That's like one of the most niche herbs ever. So this is the type of thing that you just save, like the top shelf consumable in a really bad spot, you know. Hopefully Mongoose isn't too bad. Ah, dude, 2 Plague Bloom, 2 Silver Sage. That sounds rough. Silver Sage is really tough to get. There's not like a great logic to it. Like it's in the mountains, right? So you just like meander up in the mountains looking for it. But I feel like there's no foolproof way to get it. Like you might get, how much Silver Sage would you get in an hour if you tried to just farm Silver Sage? Maybe like a stack in 1 full hour. Grave Moss, gotta go sit in Duskwood. I was at the Kodo Graveyard, so one thing that's really good, I think it was a big play I learned from the Rogue, is I sat at the Kodo Graveyard for, I farmed there for like maybe an hour and a half straight yesterday, and I just got like a stack or 2 of Grave Moss. There's Grave Moss respawns there. There's 2 nodes at the Kodo Graveyard in Desolace. They respawn every 5 minutes, which is pretty fast for Grave Moss. Which is pretty fast, you know. So I was able to get a good amount of Grave Moss. And the other thing about Grave Moss is really nice is you can make the shadow protection potions. So if like we're in a situation where those warlocks over by the ships, when we do the snuff quest, they're like shooting at us. You know, they have those succubus demons that are really strong. We'll have shadow pots for that. Herbalism is just, I mean, sorry, alchemy is incredible, man. Oh, what am I doing? I'm going the wrong way. Going the wrong way. Uh-oh. Please don't aggro on me. Please don't aggro on me. Oh my. Okay, we should be fine. Probably Demo? Yeah, Demo shot. Maybe even declap? Nah. No declap needed. Grave Moss? Yeah, I have a good amount of Grave Moss now though, so yeah, Silver Sage is tough though,